Great. Hey guys. So if you've seen Joel's most recent video, I've got pretty much the exact same setup here, except I'm using a microwave oven transformer and a bigger capacitor bank. But exactly the same otherwise. I've got the positive of the solar panel connected to this, the negative of the solar panel going through the microwave oven transformer, coming out into the negative. So we essentially just have this charging the supercapacitor bank through here, and since there's just solid DC, there's going to be no AC on none on the secondary, because of course there isn't, and same with on the oscilloscope, you don't see anything. We're all off grid here, so that light up here is running on DC, so it's not doing any, it's not going to modulate this solar panel at all. And this capacitor bank was at 3.2 volts right before I started the video. So if we go ahead and turn on this, which is a grow light that's powered from my inverter, so this will give us that 60 hertz, or in my case 120 hertz modulation on the solar panel. And this is overkill, but if you've seen any of my other videos, or not any of them, but I have a video on my channel where I'm running this on just a couple watts using diode loops and a Slayer exciter. And there's even better ways, like using, like Joel mentioned, using Joule hyper efficient Joule thief circuits also will run this really great. And you don't even need this many, you just need enough to get the effect on the panel. And you'll see here we're getting 120 hertz, 60 volts peak to peak, and 14.7 RMS. If I move this around, you'll see it change depending on how it's hitting the panel. We're getting 10 volts on here, and it's saying 13 on here, but there's probably some discrepancy between the two. One of them is wrong, but anyway, so now we're getting an AC on the secondary for free. And you don't, like I said, this is way overkill, so it's not a great example. But if you had just anything, you could even, I'm thinking you could just disassemble an old LCD TV and take that LCD panel, lay it over there, and just plug in the HDMI and play something that's flickering black and white at 60 hertz, and you're going to be able to modulate the sun. And Joel explains it all better than me. Go watch his video. He's got an awesome PDF on it as well. Two of them. One for if you're a novice like me, or another one if you're smart like Joel. But anyways, we got yeah, it's a neat thing. And here I got the same kind of meter that Joel had in his video. My friend gave this to me. So over here, nothing. We could take it down here near the wires. See, we're starting to get something. 6, 7. It says harmful. Anyways, and now we're gonna go on to here. We're getting 1.5. Here, let's. You got the idea. And then here I'll turn the light off. And boom, gone. So it's a great experiment for people that are beginning. And it only takes a couple things that you might have laying around if you're somewhat techy. But yeah, it'd be cool to see where we can all take this from here. I dug out my Joule Thief, my nice ringer, super Joule ringer that Laser Saber made that will run lights at crazy low power. Shine it on here and put it out in the sun. We'll start with that. But I do have some old TVs that I'm gonna try pulling one apart and doing, like I explained earlier, putting that screen over there and seeing how that works. Anyways, yeah, if you have any input or questions, feel free to ask. It's it's fun doing all this experiment. Thanks for the PDF and everything you do, Joel. Keep it up.